This is how you use the Contents Pal mobile app for doing a packout. When you open the app, the jobs assigned to you will be visible. Currently, the job is empty. To add items, click Capture. Let's start by creating a room for the living room. You can add one or multiple images for the room to document the status before the packout. Once the images are added, the room is created and can be selected from the bottom left corner. Now, you can inventory the items in the room. I will start with tagged items. Select it on the bottom of the app, and you'll see the border of the screen turns blue. Now you just need to take pictures of the items to be added. For instance, let's add this chair. Multiple pictures of the same object can be taken by clicking Add. As pictures are taken, they appear at the top of the screen. These pictures are used by AI to identify the object. In this scenario, there are two identical chairs. The quantity can be increased, or a picture of each chair can be taken for more specificity. Now, we need to create a label. Once the label has been scanned, we're ready to move on to the next tagged item. Let's now look at how to handle boxed items. To start with boxed items, click on the box icon, then select the box size. The screen will turn green to indicate we are in box mode. Now every picture we take will be added to this box. To add items, simply take a picture. For this example, we're going to box these items and capture them all at once. Click on the multi-item option, which will identify all items in the picture and add them to the box. Once you're done, click Done, and all those items will be identified by AI and added to that box. You can also add additional items by taking more pictures. If you want to add a new item, for instance, this one, count it as a new item. You can click Add or add multiple images for that item if you wish. Once you're done with the box, you can close it. However, it won't allow you to do so unless you scan a label. You can either create it manually or scan a QR code. Should you choose to use QR codes, they can be generated with Contents Pal. Having added the items and assigned a label to the box, we can now close the box and confirm the action. Lastly, non-salvageable items can be added. This simply involves taking pictures of the items. For instance, if we wish to add a couch, we take a picture of it and confirm the action. This process can be repeated for multiple items, and all of them will be captured at once. Labels are not required for non-salvageable items as they will be disposed of. This will save you a lot of time. If you go to the job report, you'll notice that the AI in the background is identifying the items uploaded. I didn't have to enter any information. Let's examine one of these items, a lounge chair. The AI has detected a brand, but it's uncertain if it's original. In such cases, you can add more information, request a certificate, and upload it, or consult the policyholder. You can also leave comments or edit any field. Here, you can see a replacement for the lounge chair has been found by the AI. If you're dissatisfied with the replacement, you can certainly choose different ones from the options that AI has discovered. Similarly, you'll receive this information for all other items. As you can see here, it has identified a number of items, and it will continue to do so as your team takes pictures. In this case, from a single image, it has identified multiple items such as the digital camera, wireless buds, ring keypad, and others. It has correctly identified the models of these items as well. From the report, you can filter these items by category, cost range, or room. If you have boxes, you can search for individual items. For example, if you search camera, you can find individual items. Lastly, from within the app, you can select the status of the job. In this case, we are doing inventory, but we can also do packout, cleaning, storage, and so on. All these updates will be reflected in real time on the web portal for management to view. This is how you do packout from the app. You can export various reports, such as a PDF with all the images or a spreadsheet, send it by email, or through our integrated softwares. Once you're done, you can generate an image ready for social media to promote your business and expand your content business. It tells you how many items you have and how much time it took, and you can share it on social media. We also want to highlight the custody aspect of the process. Once the packout is complete and you're ready to move items, you can scan these items. For instance, when you scan a box, it will register as scanned. At this point, you'll see the current location. It won't show a specific location because you're still at the job site. However, you can manually select a location such as a truck or a specialty vendor. Once you reach the warehouse, you can select the vault. Alternatively, you can scan a location's QR code all of which you can set up from our web portal. For example, if you click on the QR icon and scan a QR code on your truck, it will automatically update the location to that truck. Additionally, you can select the status of the item, indicating whether it has been packed, is in storage, etc. This provides clear visibility into not only the boxes and tagged items, but also the items within them. That sums up the overview of how the mobile app works for Packouts. Bear in mind that as you use the app, AI is also generating an optimized estimate for insurance so you can bill for it faster. We'll cover this and more on the next video.